Right. Well, why I support it is because I support our Second Amendment rights. They're our God-given rights to protect our family, to protect ourselves. And so what's happened, and people don't realize it, is our Second Amendment rights have been infringed upon for, it's kind of an insidious process over many years. And so we just want to get back to our Second Amendment rights of being able to carry and protect our family and ourselves when needed.
Now, you support a bill, you're a co-author of a bill that would allow you to carry guns without a permit, right?
Correct.
Why is that so important?
Well, it's just because we don't have, for instance, we don't pay our state, our government, a fee or have to get a permit for our First Amendment rights. Why should we for our Second Amendment rights? So it's just, again, it's to get back to our rights, our God-given rights, and not have the government infringe on them.
Now, are you at all concerned about potential incidents with police coming up on folks who may have guns, and there are already incidents out there with problems with police worrying about concealed weapons? Are you worrying about what could happen in that situation?
No, what I worry about is people who aren't allowed to protect themselves. The best friend to a law enforcement officer is a law-abiding citizen who is carrying. That's their friend. So what I worry about are those that are not allowed to protect themselves. I conceal carry. I probably will always conceal carry, even if if and when constitutional carry gets passed, and that's a right of mine, and I just don't want that infringed on anymore.
So, do you think your bill will pass?
I don't. I haven't counted. I don't know. We're certainly going to push for it. I know Senator Huffines and I are very supportive of it. We're going to push it. We're going to watch it through the committee process and do all we can to get that passed.
Just curious, how often do you carry a gun? Where do you take it?
I am always concealed carrying. Of course, when the places that say that they do not want it in there, then I don't. Because those laws still exist. The federal laws exist, and you have to abide by those. So, and excuse me, personal property rights owners laws still exist. And so, if they say you cannot carry them here, I do not. But otherwise, I do. Yes.
Well, open carry, Tarrant County has gotten a lot of pushback for its tactics. Are they helping your cause?
Yeah, I honestly haven't paid, I hear about it, but I don't pay a lot of attention to it. I don't know, but what anybody does or doesn't do really shouldn't have a bearing on the protection of our Second Amendment rights.
Well, let me interrupt there, because one question that this is kind of a follow-up to what he asked you. When you see people in stores, which some of these groups are doing to make a point, right. They go into a store, they go into a coffee shop, and they've got these long guns. It scares people.
Right.
So what do you think of that? Is that fair?
Yeah. My understanding is that they always call the store to let them know that they're going to be doing this. They don't want to alarm the people who are working there. I don't know, but that was my understanding.
But the customers don't know.
Right, exactly. Again, that's not how I'm going to look at the Second Amendment rights, how that affects people. I mean, we have to stand on our rights. We can't legislate based on feelings. We have to legislate based on the Constitution and our rights.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, Senator Burton, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Coming up, vaccine.